No, that's the same thing. Like when I found out about deep fried Twinkies and deep fried Oreos and stuff like that, I was like, maybe just because we can doesn't mean we should.
I mean,
you know?
you could always say no.
And
you can always say
deep
no.
fried Oreos are also amazing.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. I mean,
have you ever had one?
Maybe. I don't know.
You'd remember.
I did have a deep fried Twinkie because I was like, well, I might as well try it.
Have you had a regular Twinkie recently?
No.
Yeah,
never.
I think they hit way different as an adult.
I was gonna put that. Best
Twinkies, cupcakes, and what was that? Snowballs.
Snowballs, yeah. You get the pink ones with the coconut, and then they have the chocolate inside. Like I'm telling you, I'm well versed. any food you can get from the gas station, it's very hard for me to be like, no, I've never tried that. But all right, best. Okay, let's do this. Let's pivot. Best snack cake.
Snack cake.
Yeah, so
Give me
like
examples.
Hostess, Little Debbie, you've got the honey buns, you've got the the ho-hos, you've got the little mini muffins, you've got
You can always eat some ho-hos.
Yeah.
Big Texas, the cinnamon roll.
The Big Texas cinnamon roll.
Yeah.
Do you microwave it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. You have to.
Okay. You add a
He's
little
not
class
completely
to it.
white trash.
Yeah.
I respect that.
I
respect the move.
Put a little heat on it.
People who eat those raw, it's like, all right, come on now. You don't have 30 seconds. Like, come on. You can just plus it up a little bit. You know.
At least try to. At least use a napkin. Come on.
I'm a honey buns. I'm a huge
To this day.
To this, I mean, no. I gave up.
Okay.
I've changed my ways.
Eric's gonna relapse. After
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, do you guys want to go to Quick Trip real quick?
Sorry, No, we gotta go to what was it? Sheets.
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 Yeah.
We gotta go to Sheets.
Until we take a trip to Pittsburgh, just to sheets our pants.
There it is.
Yeah. I like how it didn't get a laugh. It just got a there you go.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, we're comics.
No, look, he's on the board.
That's
Look at that. No,
That's when you're at doing a crowd and you're trying. That was good.
I love that was good. Yeah, that sucks so much.
I got that a lot when you did you do comedy shows on Zoom?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's when you just people like that was good.
Yeah.
And people that etiquette has still transferred to people now to this day. They were like, "Oh, I see what you did there." I was like, "Yeah, I'm doing a joke."
I did a show at the Funny Bone one time. It was a charity event, and
it's like walking up to David Blaine. Look, magic.
Yeah. Oh, that was a cool trick.
Yeah.
And he's like, I dedicated my life to this. He's like, I was frozen in ice for 6 days. No,
how do you practice that? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you get to the point of like, you know what? I saw Star Wars. I saw Han Solo put me in a hybrid chamber. Let me see what happens.
Sometimes I see him doing stuff like that, and I'm like, how much do you hate your wife? You know?
Your life. Yeah.
Yeah, like
there's the new show they has, Don't Attempt, where he's kissing a cobra on top of the head, and then like he'll go to different like this. He was in Brazil, and this guy like street performers like chewing nails, like a whole bunch of nails, and doing like the shredded cheese, but they're nails. He just eating nails, and then he'll swallow it. I'm like, what do you practice? What do you get to? What do you start off with attack?
Yeah.
Like what is? Like you don't start with a handful of nails. Like you got to scale up. Where he was like, you know what?
David's coming in there trying to grab nails. Like, whoa, why don't you start with? He hands him like paper clips. Like,
Yeah.
You start here.
Try here.
All right.
Try this.
Come on.
This is the way.
No, I did a show at the Funny Bone one time. It was a charity event.
Humble brag.
And and there was like. The set was going pretty well, but there was just one guy, like right in the front row, who was just kind of like this old white guy, and he was just kind of sitting like this the whole show, and he would like nod, and then I hit a big punchline, got a big pop from the room, and he just kind of nodded, and he looked at me and goes, "That one was good," and I was like, "Thanks."
I was there when I saw Carlin. This is not.
Thanks, Gerald. Yeah, like, I appreciate it, buddy.
Oh Lord, comedy.
All right, which endangered animal do you think would taste the best?
Ooh.
Interesting. What's bottom right?
I looked it up because I also didn't know, and that is a tapir.
That's a bad picture of him.
It is. I mean, there's not a lot of good pictures of them if you've ever seen one in real life. They're like, imagine a pig, like a little bit bigger, but they have an elongated like snout, kind of like an elephant.
Chocolate bacon, Chris.
Yeah, I already know I already know the answer. My science behind this was which one's the fattest, because I feel like that's going to be the
true.
best.
That's gonna be it.
Yeah. Tape your pork belly. That would be pretty.
Yeah.
That would slap pretty hard.
What do you think walrus would taste like?
I think it would be super fatty.
Yeah.
I think it would probably be pretty good. You definitely have to like slow smoke it, something like that. I think. I don't know if I could. I couldn't eat gorilla. I couldn't.
Why couldn't you eat gorilla?
Well, first of all, it would be tough. It would be super tough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And also, it's too
And
close.
they're
Too close to humans. You know what I mean? They have thumbs. Like they can sign language. It's like I don't know if I could eat something that could communicate with me. You know? Does that make sense? Like, you know? Like,
Yeah.
What if he's sitting there and he's like, please stop?
Yeah, they're like, oh, and you know sign language too? You're like, oh, man, I know what he's saying. I know what he's saying.
They're too muscular, you know? It'd be too tough. It wouldn't even be a good meal. Tigers are just, they're cool. I don't think I could ever
Eat a
enjoy
pussy?
a tiger. And I don't know.
What's top right?
Something in the water.
Some type of fish.
Yeah.
Apparently all the world's fish are going extinct or something. And I don't know.
Straws.
Yeah, straws.
Straws, everybody. Straws. Cut up your.
I would like to try this turtle. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah.
It's the leatherback turtle, which this isn't a good picture of it because they are like 8 feet long.
Oh.
They're huge. They're like the size of these desks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're gigantic. And I don't know. I think I'd try that. I've eaten turtle before, and it wasn't bad. And
What about you, Chris?
I'm going bottom right, whatever you said that thing was.
tapir?
Put that
fatty
chocolate.
pig.
Put that chocolate on that bacon.
Yeah.
I think I would have to go with. Is that penguin?
Yeah.
It's in the
Yeah.
bird family. You got to go.
Yeah.
I've had problems with birds. Yeah. Like if you put a giraffe on there, I would eat a giraffe.
I'd eat
Like
a giraffe.
my like birds are like my new number one enemy in animal kingdom right now.
Okay.
Why? What's happening?
Giraffe was when I went to the zoo. This one giraffe like sexually assaulted me. I was a kid. I was like 17, and he came to the front of the enclosure. Right. He sticks his tongue out, and I'm like, oh, his tongue is out, and I'm hitting it with a stick. He wraps his tongue around my forearm like 3 times. It was like a super long tongue, and then I was like, that's not.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, I'll forever get cringy when I see giraffes. So I hate giraffes. So now with the whole bird situation, I had birds in the stove. I had to get birds out, and then I almost got attacked by a geese. And yeah,
I didn't realize that was a true story.
it's on site for birds now. You know,
I saw that
if I see it,
Yeah, I didn't know that was
I
a
saw
true
that
story.
clip, and I thought it was a bit. And I was
no,
like,
it's
that's a funny bit.
my life.
Yeah.
I'm creative. I'm not that creative. You know? It's like-
Honestly,
yeah, I think rotisserie penguin would be pretty
I was gonna
good.
say-
yeah,
penguins
I have to
probably
do a
not
bird.
bad.
I have to do a bird and be like, yep, this is like chicken. One less bird we got to worry about.
I don't know though, because if you go to the zoo and you go into the penguin house and it smells so bad in there,
Yeah.
like I'm just like, could I eat this knowing that that's
What it smelled like?
yeah,
But you eat pig, they stink.
Mm-hmm.
that's true.
Yeah, you just gotta not think about it. What's the most exotic food you think you've had?
I've had sheep brains. I've had
Jesus.
I've
But
had
chocolate covered bacon's weird. All right.
He
I
had,
didn't-
they serve that in Cape Girardeau?
yeah.
Let me get the sheep brains.
Actually, it was in Scotland. Yeah.
Shocker.
Which is what happens when you don't
Okay.
have black people to be like, stop that.
Yeah.
They over here eating sheep brains, y'all.
Is that what haggis is?
Haggis is actually sheep's stomach.
Okay. They
Yeah.
really eat all of it, huh?
Yeah, and you know what? It's pretty good.
I've had haggis.
Sheep stomach.
It's pretty good. It's not. I would like to sit here and be like, it's disgusting and weird, and nah, it's delicious.
Mm-hmm.
No, I've had like barbecued crickets, where they literally just fry up a bunch of crickets in like a bag.
What
and
was
then-
this at?
And then dump seasoning in
It
it.
has to be the Marines.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it
I
has
was
to be.
in
You're
Malaysia.
very cultured, Chris. I like that.
Yeah, it has to
I
be.
like that.
Yeah.
You a nasty motherfucker.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, it's just crunchy. You just kind of forget what you're eating after a while, and you just go for it. I don't know.
What about you? Have you ever anything like crazy exotic?
Nah.
No.
Nah.
That's fair.
Nah.
He's like, I put 3 Musketeers in ice cream sometimes.
Yeah, I was like, I've done some chocolate, like some big back stuff, but no, I never had a gorilla. I never had no monkey brains. I never had. I think calamari. That'll be the most exotic as I've gotten.
I like calamari a lot.
Calamari
And I
great.
just started doing oysters, so yeah.
I can't do those yet.
My what?
I don't like them. I keep trying. I just can't do it.
I've done them once, and it made me gag. I'm not gonna lie.
Do you do normal or do you like Rockefeller? What do you do?
Normal.
Yeah.
I get them normal. What's Rockefeller besides?
It's like bacon and cheese on it, and it's cooked.
No.
Yeah, I can't do it. I can't do any of them.
He's like, put bacon on everything.
There's bacon and chocolate on an oyster, deep fried with a Twinkie.
That's the Rockefeller right there.
Bet you like it if you tried it.
I'm sure. Here's the thing. I'm telling you, I have had chocolate covered bacon. I'm not saying I haven't, but every time I ate it, as soon as I was done, I was like, why do I hate myself?
What did the insects taste like?
The insects?
Yeah, what did
They're just crunchy. I mean, it's like imagine the crunch. Like a kettle cooked chip.
Yeah.
The like extra crunchy ones.
Yeah.
But it had a shitload of barbecue seasoning on it, and it was just
Okay.
super crunchy. It was delicious.
Okay.
I enjoyed it.
Was you over in service eating these?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I was in Malaysia. And
That's all they had.
You could buy it.
Yeah, it's a game of survival.
You could buy it on the street. They just sell you bags. It was like a big plastic bag, and it was just filled with crickets.
And what they serve, they have the nutrition value where they got protein.
Yeah, I feel like they
yeah,
have
I
to.
think they had a lot of
We
protein.
didn't ask. You know what I mean? I wasn't.
That's why Eric's so big now.
Yeah,
It's full of crickets.
Yeah. I was 4'6" before this, and then just man. And you should see how far I can jump. It's crazy. Dream pet or a dream exotic pet.
I know why you did that.
On the screen, on the screen we have the fennec fox, the marmoset, the capybara, sugar glider, and then Chris up here on the top right.
They all say it look like that.
The oxolotl.
People hate you. That's
I
fucked up.
know, dude.
That's fucked
No,
up.
dude, if you've ever seen their faces zoomed in, like they're just like super cute looking, like they've just got like yeah, dude. I don't know. The one actually, I'll tell you, one that I wish was on here, otter. I would love to have a pet otter.
I could get you an otter this evening. You know where we stay?
You got an otter guy?
We got otters out there.
You got an otter guy?
I got an otter guy.
Who's your otter guy?
Who's your otter guy?
Yeah,
It's a
you're paying
stand.
too much. Yeah, I got an otter guy. Nah, capybara would be kind of cool. Have you ever seen that? They have like restaurants where those are just like wandering around inside.
Oh,
and you can
God.
sit down with
Where?
them. I think it's
Restaurants rated C.
Yeah.
The FDA is like, don't come in here.
What's your special grilled cheese sandwiches?
I don't know if you guys had these in the city, but like when I was a kid in the 90s, early 2000s, sugar gliders were like the most popular thing. Like there was a pet store in our mall that sold sugar gliders, and I knew like 4 kids that got some. And
They don't get that big, huh?
no, they stay tiny, but they will jump and like fly.
Glide, yeah.
Is it just like a flying squirrel?
Kind of, yeah, pretty much.
That fox looks pissed.
That fox does look pissed, but he also looks pretty cool.
He hears everything.
Yeah, he hears us talking about
Hears
it.
everything.
He meets us in the parking lot later. I heard
Got that mug.
What's a marmoset? Is that like a little monkey?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be my pick then.
No, I can't do a monkey.
Like a tiny one that can't rip my arms off later.
They'll still fuck you up though.
Yeah.
I watched too many exotic animal pets gone wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Which is the whole time.
Yeah.
There's no one ever had exotic pet.
100% of the time.
They've never had exotic pet. It was like, oh, we've been with them in the family, everything. It's
Yeah,
always
we had
somebody.
a lion named Trevor. He was cool.
Never.
And then, he just passed away of old age.
Never.
No, it's like, oh, yeah, well, he did eat 7 children, and then we had to put him down. But up until then, I mean.
He was great.
Yeah.
Trevor did not make it into the. We didn't bury him.
We
or got another one. It was so good. We got him a buddy.
I always wanted a tiger, and then during the pandemic, Tiger King came out, and I was like, I am not one of these whites. I am not.
It turns you into white trash.
Yeah.
And it's like the crazy thing that people would do, and they're like, I mean,
They make you gay.
But it's a tiger.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
apparently.
Like,
Gay,
and I was
man.
like, he might have got me. I'm not gonna lie. He
Yeah.
might have, like, tigers are cool as shit, but
Mhm.
I realized, like, I'm better than this. I can't do this.
Absolutely. You can like fund a tiger at the zoo.
Yeah.
I've rescued one and it's at the zoo. You know,
Yeah,
and I put
same.
that money down, but nah, I don't want none of them.
That to me always seemed like bullshit. Like whenever you they tell you could like buy a star or whatever, you know, for like your anniversary.
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
they give
yeah.
you a plaque and you're like, this is a picture of your star, and it's like
right
someone
there.
just took a picture of the night
Yeah.
sky.
Yeah.
And it's like
They send it to you. You can name it after you. The
yeah,
crystal.
babe, this one.
That's mine.
yours.
That's
That
ours.
is your star. For
That's
you.
ours. Yeah, I love
It
you.
cost me $20. Yeah, it's like you're an idiot.
But since I act now, I save $5.
Yeah. Discount stars? We got discount stars.
We'll be gone, but the star will live on. Nah, I don't want none of them.
No?
Nah.
What would you go for though? If you could have like a dream pet, if you
I
were
don't
like
have
Mike Tyson level rich,
Nah.
you could have whatever you
I'm
want.
buying a pool table. I'm buying shit I want. I don't want
pool
none of
table.
I don't want none of these things. I don't want none of
table
these
is-
things.
What about
That's
a
a
dog?
very-
Because as exotic they are, you have to be exotically invested in the entrapment, the cage. You got to clean. I never really had pets.
Okay.
I never really had pets, so I don't have that nurture, that care for me to want to, because you got to get it out to clean it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like a friend of mine, he had a Komodo dragon,
That'd
which
be
is
cool.
illegal.
No.
He had a
no,
Komodo
absolutely
dragon,
not.
and like it was in a box. You know, anybody used to collect comic books? You know how comic books are like a really long strip, but it was a wooden box, and you hear it hiss. And how he fed it, there was a little hole right here. He would just drop a rat in there, and it would just.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh no. His house got kicked in, and then because he sold drugs,
Yeah.
and then the house got kicked in, and then animal people, zoo people came in like, oh, we got a Komodo dragon, and I was like, because the bacteria, it's just mad. I don't want none of them animals, dog.
No,
You messing up the ecosystem. You messing up my furniture. I don't want none of that.
I don't care how good of a person you are. I mean, you could donate every penny you make to charity, and you could rescue orphans and blah blah blah. But if you have snakes
I was
in your
just about
house,
to ask.
that is everyone's least favorite thing about you.
I had a friend.
100%.
He had a 13-foot.
Nope.
Pause. He had a 13-foot boa constrictor.
Nope.
He had a boa constrictor and he had a python. And I would go over, and these people always like, since they love their animals, they want you to love their animals too. We're not friends to this day because he would just let it out and roam.
Yeah.
And you know, you trying to catch a vibe, smoke a blunt, whatever. And you can't just have this snake.
No, you gotta go.
And then it had,
You gotta
it
go
was
home.
from South America. It had mites.
Uh-huh.
Like it would eat its skin, so it had mites. So you have to take care. Nah, I don't have that. I low key feel bad when I see the animals at the zoo. I don't
Yeah.
want that. I don't want that.
No, I don't go to the reptile house when I go to the zoo.
I will go to reptile. I do like reptiles.
I like how they look.
I do like
Reptiles are
reptiles.
cool.
No, I'll
Wifey
just skip
got.
over
She
it.
has two. She has two lizards. She has geckos.
I don't know why that makes such a big difference to me, but I hate snakes. But if I see a lizard, I'm like, oh, it's got arms. That's cool.
Yeah.
Like, and then but like when you first see a lizard's head, and you're like, oh shit, a snake, and then like an arm pops out, and you're like, oh okay. Like I don't know why, just I don't trust it.
Yeah, I mean, it's biblical. It's in the Bible. Like,
Yeah.
this motherfucker gonna have me eat an apple before I know it. Before I know it, I'm gotta give a rib up. I mean, it's gonna be problems. It's gonna be problems.
What about a red panda?
Oh, I'd love a red panda.
Is a red
That's
panda a
dope
real
one.
thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
like
never
those
seen
tiny
that.
little.
They're at the zoo. You should check them out. They're
You-
They got it
definitely
at St.
seen
Louis Zoo.
yeah.
Red panda.
They're like they're more
panda,
like a
panda.
raccoon, but like
Oh, okay.
imagine a raccoon with red hair.
Oh yeah, them cute.
Mm-hmm.
Them cute, but I don't want that in my house.
And they use their
That's
hands
fair.
and stuff and like
Yeah,
they
yeah.
climb. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I don't know how
Where
I
they
feel.
from?
I want to say China, but that might just be regular pandas. I don't know.
Where they-
I would assume they're close to the other. I don't know.
That's cool. Let them stay there.
Scotland. It's like- no, they got away. They went to Scotland to get away from the other pandas.
Yeah, Himalayas.
Himalayas. Oh, okay. Yeah. Let 'em
No,
stay there.
I
What you want, Eric? This is your question. You want one of these
want an
things?
otter. I want an otter.
Okay.
I would love to have an otter that just comes and like.
And you want a
hangs out.
monkey?
A little monkey.
No,
I'm never coming to y'all houses.
I don't think I'm gonna get one.
I
but
mean,
would
when
like one.
when y'all get caked up, I'm sure it'll happen. But when you get there, I'll be like, oh man, Mike, I got
up.
caked up with your money.
Oh,
Got your money up. You
I was
caked
thinking
up.
like when we start doing squats. Like,
No, I'm not coming. I'm
was
not
like
coming to your house. I'm like, oh, we got my otter.
I had a neighbor who used to breed snakes, and like he had a whole room dedicated to it. But he did it for a lot of money.
I would call the cops every day. Every day. I'd be like, hey, I don't know what they're doing over there, but you should probably just check it out.
That's why you pay your neighbors off.
Yeah.
Hey, you saw nothing.
Yeah.
They got snakes over there.
Yeah. Nope. No.
Do chickens count? Is that exotic enough?
I mean, I guess
It's
could.
exotic to me.
I know people that have chickens because you don't have to have like a big yard to have chickens. You know, you just need to have you really just need to have like a chicken coop that they can go to in like a storm. But they say that it's a really good idea to have chickens because it's like every day is free eggs.
Yeah, I was gonna say financially, it seems like that's the way to go.
All right, I'm capping. I would like the exotic, cool looking fish that you see in like nice,
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
nice
yeah,
tanks.
yeah.
I'll take that's like
100%.
really beautiful and nice little tank. You hit the lights, they kind of illuminate sometimes, or they light up or whatever. I think that would be kind of cool. I think that's star, but I would not go be like, oh, now I'm gonna need a shark. Then I'm gonna have to get an octopus. Nah, I would like some nice, cool looking fish. I just put them in, give them some food, and I ain't gotta touch them.
I don't trust octopus. I couldn't have one of those in my house. I don't trust them. They're too smart, and they can change colors.
They're
They
alien like.
Yeah.
Creepy as
They,
fuck.
like they have. There's stories about there was like a
Now, octopus and squid, which one would you have to have? If you had to have one, would you have a squid or? I mean, low key for me, they're the same. They're the same.
I was about to
motherfucker.
say,
Yeah,
I'm
they
not
both
gonna lie.
smart.
If two of them crawled in the room right now, I'd be like, oh, there's two octopuses in here. Like I wouldn't know the difference. And I don't know. I don't know if I would trust either one of them. But octopus.
I think the octopus would be mad at me, like you've eaten my balls.
Do you think they get mad if you call a squid an octopus? It's like,
Here we go again.
you racist? Yeah.
You think you people?
You think we all? Oh, you just think we all look alike, huh? Everything with 8 tentacles looks the same to you. Yeah, I mean, kind.
There's a lot of crazy things down in the ocean that we still don't know.
That's the thing that.
And they
scares me to
digging over
death.
there in the in the ice caps. They
Yeah, stop doing that.
They just sent more scientists over there,
Stop doing that.
and then that's how we got the Thing,
The thing.
The what?
the Stephen King movie, The Thing.
Oh.
That's what they were digging in there. Oh, you meant that thing.
I was like, what?
The thing.
You know what? You know what I hated was the friend who had a pet like tarantula or spider.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not cool.
I mean, you're not.
Like,
I
they're
mean, your
in
house
the
is
drugs.
already dirty. Why you gonna bring
Yeah.
more insects in the house?
yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'm not bringing in anything that I'm trying to actively keep out as well.
That part.
Like that's so crazy. That must have been weird to the spiders living in his attic to be like, they let him hang out. Like, you know
Right.
what I mean?
They
Like,
got him
You
a
swat
house.
me.
yeah, every time they see me, they're just like, and then it's like, but there's a giant one in your living room.
Yeah.
No, thank you. What was I gonna? This we could pivot. This might be a good one to end on. But what's the best conspiracy theory?
There's so many.
Yeah. What's the one that gets you every time? Like that you get super wrapped up in. I heard one the other day. Let me tell you. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about this. Someone brought this up to me. They showed me a video about explaining that they think that Donald Trump is Elvis Presley.
It's so funny.
It's
I want you to explain though.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, what's the
get
thought
into all-
behind
I
that?
don't remember all the details, but as soon as they said it, they were like, that there's some evidence to suggest that Donald Trump is actually Elvis Presley. And as soon as they said that, I just turned and I was like, please.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
no, we
would
need
love-
to
Let's
figure
go.
this
Let's
out.
go. Let's go
Yeah.
down. Let's go down here.
And I just sat there for like 6 minutes while they were talking about
What'd they
if you
say?
look about the time that he was born, and then he disappeared at a certain period, and he came back, and if you look at the way they smile, and it's like Donald Trump's got kind of like a little smirk, like Elvis had that little lip thing, and I was like, wow, man, you are connecting dots that don't need to be connected. That's pretty cool.
You got one, Chris?
I'm trying to think. Nothing like that.
There's so many. I mean, I've heard people talk about what's in the basement of the pyramids, and you know, that's always fun.
Who built the pyramids?
Yeah.
You don't think it was aliens? You think
It could be.
You think man did it with aliens?
I mean, I grew up reading the Bible, so my first thought was Jews, you know?
Yeah.
But then
I thought you said the juice. I'm like OJ.
the juice, the juice is loose,
He
baby.
did. He did run them yards, so I wouldn't.
He did everything.
R.I.P. Juice.
Have you ever seen that? Have you ever seen that meme going around where it's like me explaining O.J. Simpson to the aliens, and then it's just like, really? 105 yards a game? Like that?
And Naked Gun? Man, was one thing he couldn't do.
Which they're redoing Naked Gun.
Yeah, I saw it with Liam
that.
Neeson. I don't know how real. It might be cap. I've seen a lot of movies that they're doing. I'm like, this can't be real.
Why? Just let it be.
Yeah, Beetlejuice. Why?
Just let it
these
be.
sequels none of us asked for.
Yeah.
So while Chris is contemplating another conspiracy theory, one with me, and maybe this one just popped out because recently watched the Captain America movie. Okay. Whereas in I don't know, did y'all see it or know about it? You know, Red Hulk or whatnot. Anyway, the government was doing a brain control, and that makes me think about MK Ultra Trump.
Oh yeah,
so I'm like,
100%.
I'm so believe that's. I mean, there's so many things in movies, and by the time it gets to mainstream, something has happened.
Oh yeah,
something has happened. Like these people are creative, but there's ways. I mean, just how we all look in our phones, like we all saw the Naked Gun. Like someone's controlling thinking, and like the whole Mandela effect. Like, why do we not know and remember these things at the exact same way? So I definitely think there's some type of mind control in the water, the plastic in the Gatorade. There's something going on where people is definitely controlling people's minds with the TikToks, with old man, with the TikToks and the Facebooks and the Meta.
You kids with your Snapchats and your
Snapchats
and your fluoride drinking water.
So conspiracy theory that people definitely, and HARP. I definitely believe HARP.
HARP.
What's that?
That's when they control the weather.
Oh.
They actually control the weather with chemtrails and all that type of stuff. So I could swim with Joe Rogan. I can swim with Joe Rogan.
I love talking about conspiracy.
And we can talk about conspiracy. Like the Elvis and Trump thing, I'm like, oh, that's funny and silly. But like on some things that like really like they did the Tuskegee. They did get.
The Tuskegee
like,
experiments.
Yeah, I low key feel like we went through something like that with.
See, the reason I don't say that is because I don't feel like that's a conspiracy theory. That's just a fact.
Yeah,
it's just that happened.
It happened, and where people trying to be like it did. MK Ultra, it happened. They had soldiers that was actually taking some kind of serum. They was having them going through some kind of treatment or experiments, and you will. I put my hands up. Yeah. Experiments where they have like the Macadian candidate.
Oh, the Manchurian
candidate. You know, there's things where people are like, oh, we can activate. You see certain things and that you turn into Jason Bourne and you just get activated. And I was like, yeah, there's something going on where there's definitely controlling people's minds and thoughts. You know, even with, we can talk about even with the jab. You know, like when does our government ever really want to give us free healthcare?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like low-key people was going to Canada to get real treatments for like their knees and diabetes where we're like, oh, this disease that's killing everyone, let's just give everyone the free treatment. I'm like, something's in it.
I try not to talk politics.
But you started it.
No, but like
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that there aren't things that like I find super suspicious.
It's like
I hate it because if you question anything, people just assume you're like their opposition. And it's like, I just have a question about this, you know? And it's like during the pandemic, you couldn't question it at all. Yeah. Or it's like, oh, you're just you're a Trump
MAGA.
Right wing, whatever. It's like, no, this doesn't really make sense to me. And then they're like, and then, you know, you say anything and they just assume you're anti whatever. And you're like, no, I'm just curious.
Curious, you know,
But speaking of Manchurian Candidate, I was just thinking about, like, what if you said something and all of a sudden I just, like, I just take off and leave.
PK9, and Eric goes up, just goes on the highway, starts walking aimlessly down the highway with his shirt off, wrapping it like a helicopter. Petey Pablo.
Like the
yeah.
like the Terminator.
Yeah. I definitely feel like there's
Must
something going
stop
on. Yeah.
Nancy Pelosi. Like that.
Yeah, like, aliens. I mean, look,
Yeah.
like the phone, our technology with the phone. Just in our generation, see how far the phone has came.
Mm-hmm.
You have a walking computer, whereas someone calls you, its line's busy.
Yeah.
The line is busy.
Yeah.
You know, there's a busy signal, whereas you can talk to someone through your phone. Like Louis said, it's going to space. How?
Yeah.
How is it going through space? And you can send multiple texts. You can search on the computer, and it's so small.
Yeah.
Whereas, the old VCRs, you remember if you wanted to watch E.T., you had to
Yeah.
put it in there.
Yeah. And rewind.
And everything's getting smaller. And I was like, nah, there's definitely some alien technology. And just to see our jets, our planes, bro, come on. The Wright brothers was not too long ago.
I heard somebody
That
say
wasn't that too long ago.
the difference between the conspiracy theory and the truth is like 6 months now.
True.
You know what I mean? Because it's like
True.
if somebody starts to question it, and then you're like, "That's crazy," and then 6 months later, you're like, "I mean, it could be," like And
Fauci's ducking indictments. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
the fact that again, I hate getting political because I really don't I didn't.
We're
I
talking
didn't
about
vote.
healthcare.
Yeah. But when Biden was getting out of office and he just wrote a blanket pardon for Fauci, it
Oh,
was
Sleepy Joe, yeah.
To me, I was like,
Yeah.
wait, why?
Yeah,
why? Why does he need one?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It does. It seems suspicious.
Very
But-
suspicious. A lot
But
of
you
questions.
talk about the Wright brothers, but from the time they invented the airplane to the time we went to space,
Yeah.
like the moon,
Oh,
was,
yeah.
which maybe, was what, 60 years?
Yeah.
You know how crazy that is
Yeah.
to be like, hey, well, they took this wooden plane and flew 70 feet.
Meanwhile,
and then 60 years later, we're
60
like,
years ago, we could share the same drinking fountain.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
really, are we like? There's a lot of suspicious things going down. You know, there's like a moon landing. They trying to say the director. I mean, Chris, we give you plenty of time to think.
No,
of
I know.
this.
I've been waiting. Have you guys ever heard of the Quigley formula?
no.
The Quigley formula. I think.
So-
I know that. What is that?
There's it's kind of an old school looking video on YouTube. It's kind of boring. It's like a lecture, but it's about this guy named Carol Quigley, who I think was a professor somewhere in the East Coast. But his whole theory is just about like the ultimate distraction. Basically, what's happening in like America, well, everywhere, where we get so distracted that they kind of put everyone against each other. That something like huge is happening like right outside of it.
Oh,
So,
that's
like-
what that's the Diddy trial.
Yeah.
Yeah,
During an election. That's exactly what was going on. Anytime when there was we having a war going on. Meanwhile,
Yeah.
we're getting this oil. Yeah, there's a plenty of
Well,
I
a
don't
good
know
example.
Have you seen on Instagram now? Anytime they're promoting a movie or some kind of bullshit news story, all of the comments are literally "Nice try, Diddy." Nice try, Diddy.
Yeah.
Nice try, Diddy. Nice try, Diddy.
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody's saying, "Hey, we see through this. Like,
Yeah.
there's other things going on."
Yep.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
like.
Yeah, same thing with. I mean, R. Kelly. That was going on during another election. There was like all these things going on during the election, and every time they always have to have some kind of it's the magic.
Yeah.
I got you focused over here, but I'm actually doing this part.
Misdirect.
Yeah, definitely the misdirect, exactly. So yeah, the Quigley, that's facts. I won't even. That's not conspiracy. That's facts.
It goes more into like a unnamed, essentially Illuminati situation that's like controlling the distractions or whatever. Just a bunch of billionaires whose names we'll never know.
I'm in the Illuminati.
I just
Yeah.
saw a
I
clip.
can't even talk about it.
I was about to say you work for TMZ. Isn't that
That is 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was 3 steps away from being on Epstein Island. You see, Clinton's name was on that list,
Yeah.
and he went to the island like 27 times.
Yeah.
I haven't even been to Lambert 27 times.
Right.
I have best friends. I've never been to their house 27 times.
Oh man.
I haven't even eaten at Culver's 27 times.
Yeah.
There's got to be and I'm trying to think about this as open-minded as possible.
Yeah.
Yes, they definitely were doing terrible things.
Yeah.
100%. And I'm not saying that they weren't, but I don't. there's surely not everybody who went there with the idea of like, ooh, I can't wait to touch some kids. You know?
Yeah.
Because like
They'd be
with
like, oh,
Well,
I
it's a
heard,
blackmail
the Diddy
operation,
parties.
yeah?
Of course, yeah,
The
it's a
Diddy
black-
party. If 5 years ago Diddy would have called you and been like, Myke, I'm throwing a party, come on out, it's gonna be a great time. You'd been like, hell yeah, I'm gonna go party. At Diddy's
yeah.
house.
I'd be like, yeah, we're gonna go to
And then
Epstein
you get
Island.
there,
and you
and
get there.
you-
I thought we was gonna go snorkeling.
Yeah.
But you get there and then you find out what's going on. You're like, I'm out of here. You know.
And that's the thing. Like,
Well,
with
that's-
anytime if you go to Six Flags, you have a bad time. You're never gonna go again.
Right.
But you get there and realize, oh, it's gonna charge you for this. The parking sucks. You got all these people, and it pays this much, and you go back. Then you're like, oh, I know what it is. So all the people would be like, I don't even know. I've never been to the party. You've been to the party.
Yeah.
You've been to the parties, and you know what goes down in the parties. Everyone left early.
Yeah, everyone.
Everyone?
No one stayed past midnight.
Everyone
Yeah.
left early.
Everyone left.
These are
Okay.
facts.
Interesting.
Very.
Interesting.
Very.
Yeah. I don't know. Every day. Well, I saw a clip today from I think it was Andrew Schultz interviewed on a podcast. He interviewed the mayor of New York City, and the mayor was like, "Yeah, presidents, governors, mayors, they change, but there's a permanent government."
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
100%.
And if you don't follow the line,
Yeah, you out.
I mean,
You're out.
they come for you.
I mean, that's what any president, when they'll be like, oh, I'm going to do these things, and then lobbyists talk to him like, hey, man,
Yeah.
we're going to put a couple commercials about tobacco in these movies. We're going to do these things. You know, we have these certain things. So they'll get in there off the steam of getting the people behind their back, but the people behind their back is actually the ones paying them. They'll get the general public on their side because they either looked a certain way, they talked a certain way, they said the things that they wanted, and they probably had the best intentions until they saw that check that big farmer or somebody was going to tell them, be like, hey, if you get behind this drug that we're about to put out there,
Well, yeah,
you'll eat, you and your kids and your family will eat forever.
yeah, and well,
I could get on my Alex Jones.
all right. To criticize the other side, just to do both of them, but like there was that text chain that just leaked between like the vice president and the secretary of defense and all that stuff like that, and they're like, saying like, should we start a war with Iran? And they're like, I guess so, whatever, so long as it doesn't mess with our oil supply, blah blah blah, and it's like they're just so nonchalant about it,
Right.
And then a week later, the vice president is doing speeches at Marine bases and is like, just know that in the future, when you guys are deployed, you will have our support and blah, blah, blah. It's like, whoa, you just told
We're
going to war again?
Yeah.
We just stopped.
Of course.
We just got out of a 20-year conflict.
Right.
What?
I just came off the spaceship. I gotta go back. I just got back home.
Are you, what?
Yeah. It's crazy. Yeah. What's the Sandy Hook conspiracy?
Oh, man.
We got a second?
That they hired like they alleged, this is what Alex Jones said, and then he got sued for a lot of money. So I am just saying what he said, not that I believe it.
That's what white people say.
Me.
That's what white people say about they say rap lyrics. This is what Dr. Dre said.
Yeah.
This is the context. This is the context of what he said every day.
So Alex Jones said that after the Sandy Hook shooting, they interviewed the parents of children that were killed, and then he found a picture of like those parents, and they had been interviewed for another tragedy that had happened, and he's like, see, this is all fake, it didn't happen, they're hiring people to be crisis actors.
Oh, wow.
And then come to find out he was wrong, and
Ooh.
those parents actually did lose a kid, and there was a real thing that happened.
Dang.
And it's like, ooh.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
And I mean, they took him to the bank, for $25 million or something like that.
He should have cross-referenced with Candace Owens. She ain't gonna let that mistake
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, she's another one where every time she speaks, I'm just like, what?
Yeah.
What? Like
I like that she's going in on Blake Lively though. I'm
I haven't heard
following that
I
stuff.
don't know anything about that. All of a sudden, it was just like, hey, the world hates Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively now. And I'm like, why? And then they're like, well, we don't really know. Whatever.
This guy, Justin Baldoni, he was a nice guy, and he was based off of Nice Pool was based off of him.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was in Deadpool, right?
Yep.
Oh.
the new one.
And they
They just made fun of him really bad, and then he sued. But then they were saying, weren't they saying he was like a creep or something in the movie?
They said that he was super nice, and that's why they had the idea of nice pool. But the word is that he was doing. There was a scene where he was the love interest in the movie that him and Blake Lively was doing, and there was a part where he had to actually carry her, and he was like, "Oh, I just did something in my bag. How much do you weigh?" And that's why they had the line of like, "Oh, she just had a baby. She got her figure back," and you can't really talk about that. So yeah, it's definitely look into the Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, but it's a whole. My PR is saying this about your PR, so it's like not even them really funking. It's their PR people. Oh, you put this campaign about me. Well, I'm gonna put this campaign about you. And then when the movie actually came out, It Ends With Us, the screening of the movie, they made Justin Baldoni and his family watch the screening in the basement of the theater that they were at. Damn. So just on the surface level, she looks like a bitch for that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what this
and to actually pull that card and be able to make that happen, she was like, "You're kind of a villain." And like, I have powerful friends. I have Taylor Swift, and I was like, "Oh, this is."
Well, they're suing Ryan Reynolds now for like a lot of money, aren't
Yeah.
they?
It's definitely some white on white crime. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what this sounds like? Nice try, Diddy.
Yeah,
Nice try.
distraction.
Yeah,
Good old
there's
distraction.
something else going on, man.
Yeah,
There's something else going
Did you
on.
hear about Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the Ukraine's exploding.
Yeah, I was gonna say somebody
It's
check
like-
Yemen.
It's
Someone
like,
lost another baby.
Yeah, Israel broke a ceasefire in the Gaza Strip.
There was
It was
another.
like, oh, cool, yeah,
there was
yeah.
another school shooting.
Yeah.
Another plane went down.
Cool.
There's some like, oh well,
My favorite is every now and then they'll just be like, "Is COVID coming back?" Like
Yeah.
that's what the news says.
tuberculosis is coming back.
You're like, what? No. Okay. I feel like COVID's kind of like The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Like every time they come out with a new version,
Yeah,
you just
yeah,
kind
yeah.
of feel bad for the people that get sucked into it.
Yeah.
It's like,
Do you know
yeah,
anybody
it
that
was
still
big
gets
at
COVID?
first,
Have
but-
you heard anyone still getting COVID?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is-
very recently.
Yeah,
Very recently.
I hear it. I'll be like, you don't have to come to dinner. It's okay. You
Yeah,
don't have
yeah.
to say you
Yeah.
had COVID. Just say you got tired.
And it was.
Oh, I used it so much.
I gave
though.
up talking shit for Lent, so we're gonna.
Yep.
Yeah.
I would love to get more into detail about that, but we're gonna.
We can circle back. I know we did some time.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, we're gonna cut this so I can hear what y'all was talking. Y'all was telling each other something through the eyes. I was like, oh, they got something else going on.
I really do want a Patreon now, where it's
Yeah,
just like,
as you
Yeah,
should.
yeah.
paywall. So you know what I heard.
And his breast stink all the time.
All right, real quick, you guys want to plug your social media? Any upcoming shows you got?
So with the homie Ian Edwards, we're doing an art museum in St. Louis in August. So
That is
if you got
sick.
slow editing, hopefully people will know. But yeah, you can find me at the Real Myke Jones on Instagram, Myke with a Y, Myke Jones at the Real Myke Jones. And Chris, what you got?
All right. At Tophology on Instagram, Chris
Yeah.
Oliver on Facebook. The 9th through the 5th, or no, 9th through the 12th, I think, Eric and I are going to be in Chicago. There's a show at Second City and then another show at Comedy Clubhouse. I have to double back on those dates because I don't remember which one's which.
The last thing I ask everybody before we wrap up is, what is the best way to fix this podcast? Any changes, adjustments, tweaks that you can think of?
What do we need? Samples of everything. Samples of Gatorade.
Samples of
food.
Gatorade, samples of candy bars.
Yeah.
Things you can hold
Feed
up.
me. Yeah.
Oh,
chocolate
props.
covered-
He's a this guy's a prop comic.
Yeah. Chocolate covered bacon.
Chocolate
Okay.
covered bacon.
Yeah.
I don't know. The backdrops. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
well,
don't know. I mean, the
it's
woods.
changing.
It was because the lights was up, and then you turned the lights down. I felt like I was in the woods. I was like, you was eating crickets. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm safe. I'm closest to the door, so I'll be all right.
Yeah, I when I asked JB was like one of the first people that ever came into the podcast, and I had like patio furniture and fake grass on the ground in the woods, all around us and stuff like that. And I asked him, "What's the best way to fix this podcast?" And he's like, "Don't you ever invite another black man out to the woods ever again." And I was like, "All right." Didn't realize that not everybody would be comfortable with this. Okay, cool. All right, but yeah,
But it's your podcast, so
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
but it's
Make a
changing.
choice.
It's changing.
yeah.
Probably by the next episode that people watch, these will be gone. We'll have a new setup. We're doing some big things around here.
He's gonna fix his feng shui.
Oh, yeah. I have a new podcast coming out with Jim Stout,
Hey,
Common Courtesy. We're gonna be putting out the first one, I believe, in the next couple of weeks, but then we're banking them, so we're gonna have a bunch for you guys. A lot of new stuff coming out, and it's gonna be really cool. And also, shout out Tommy Trades for helping us
Shout out
get
Tommy
the
Trades.
new studio.
Tommy, you're the best. He's been super helpful. Every time he finds cool furniture or whatever, he sends a picture. He's like, you think you could use this? So that's cool. I really appreciate all your help, man.
Cool.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate it. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for doing it. And I'd love to have you guys back. Anytime you have anything to promote or whatever, hit me up.
Circle back.
And we'll work something out.
We got you.
All right. See you, everybody.